Hi everyone, it's so lovely to be able to meet you. Even though it is through video, we'll have lots of time to get to know each other really well when we can get back to school and actually into the nursery class. So I'd just like to introduce myself to you all. My name is Mrs. Bain-Filmer and I am the nursery teacher at Warren Wood. I'm a fully qualified teacher and I've been working at Warren Wood for quite a long time, actually, about 30 years. And the majority of that time I have been working in early years. In Snowdrop class, we are also supported by the wonderful nursery nurse, Mrs. Quinlan, who will be doing her own video to introduce herself also, and Mrs. Cookie. She's our dinner lady, and all the children come to love her so much. She is so kind and caring. She makes dinner time a real joy for the children. So, what do we do in Snowdrop's class? Well, we have lots and lots of fun and we learn mainly through our play. Mrs. Quinlan and I plan lots of engaging activities based on a termly topic. And also following the children's own interests. We take all of that into account as well. We have daily phonics lessons where initially the children learn to hone their listening skills, and then around about Christmas time or maybe a little bit before, we begin learning letter sounds, and we do this in a really fun way through silly songs and fun games. And the children really do enjoy these activities, and they are really the only adult directed times that we do have. The rest of the time, the children engage in their play, in activities that are set up by the grown-ups to ensure the learning that we would like to happen. So if we're planning for the children to learn their numbers, we will plan a painting activity or an activity in the sand, indoors or outdoors, where we will encourage the children to use their numbers, for example. We are very fortunate to have a big classroom. It's lovely and bright. We have our own toilet facilities and hand washing facilities where the children can use that straight from the classroom. They don't need to leave the classroom to go to the toilets, maybe say down the corridor. All our classrooms are very secure. Swipe entry and exit, so for our safeguarding. So all your children will be very, very safe with us in our early years setting. The classroom itself is set up with all the areas that you would expect to support children's learning in all the areas of our curriculum. We have a cosy home corner where the children can role play and make tea and coffee and all sorts of lovely tasty meals that they like to serve us. We have areas for sand and water, which are always very popular. We have an area for construction and small world where the children use their imaginations to create their own stories. We have a very large area set aside for creative activities. So we would have painting available every day, drawing, cutting and sticking, and then other activities like that that would go alongside the theme that we're using at the time. My absolute passion, I have to say, is reading. I read a lot in my own free time at home. I read books. I use my Kindle so I can make the print a little bit bigger because I'm getting a bit older now. And sometimes I just like to listen to stories on Audible, and I get a lot of pleasure myself out of that. And I really like to share my passion of reading with the Snowdrops. So we have a large reading area in our classroom that the children can use independently at any time. And it's so lovely to see children snuggled up with a cushion and a blanket reading stories with their friends. We also have dedicated reading time when I would read to the children, or Mrs. Quinlan or Mrs. Cook will read to them during the lunch break. And we really enjoy snuggling up at other times as well during the session to share stories that the children have asked for as well. All our topic work is based around a story. So if we were learning about trains, for example, we would be reading The Train Ride and some Thomas the Tank Engine books. So we always try to link everything in so it's really meaningful for the children. What else can I say? we like to work really closely with our families, and we put a lot of store in getting to know you as parents as well as the children really, really well. We are always a listening ear, and if we can help you in any way, we really would like to do that, and we can signpost you in the directions of other staff that can help as well. I am so excited to be meeting you all properly in September, and I'm sure that we will all have a very successful time in Snowdrop class, and that your children will enjoy coming to school on the days that they have their sessions. I would like to wish you a very lovely summer break, and look forward to meeting you very, very soon. Thank you.